What is going on, guys? Prodigal Lion here, and there is some brand new concept art images that have been posted onto Reddit from The Last of Us Part 2. There's 3 of them that I found. There could be a couple more, but I only found 3 of them, and they actually look really awesome. It gives us some new insight into what we could be seeing in The Last of Us Part 2. The first one, let me show you the first one. It's actually of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and as you can see at the bottom of it, at the base of it, there's dead infected that's growing up on the wall of it, and that's actually really interesting because it actually gives us some insight into maybe where we could be going in The Last of Us Part 2. I did just post a video a couple days ago of a theory of something that was on Reddit of us possibly going to Seattle, Washington, which is actually all the way on the west coast of the United States. And now in this post, if we're going to Washington, D.C., that's all the way on the east coast of America. So that's actually very interesting. If we do go to Washington, D.C., first of all, that would be a very interesting place to go to, considering it's such like a political area with the White House and stuff like that of America. But like I said, it's also far because we've originally already seen that Seattle could be a possible location for The Last of Us Part 2, and that's on the west coast. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really show any excuse me. It doesn't really show anything that could be that we could be there. It could just be something the artist was having fun with, but I don't think that would have been just drawn up randomly. Now let me show you the second image. The second image is actually of Ellie on horseback, and that's pretty interesting because as you can see, she's on a wind farm, and it's really cool because apparently we might be able to be doing horseback riding again. I actually kind of hope so. I did enjoy the horseback section of The Last of Us. It was pretty fun, and it's a nice way of transportation in The Last of Us since most of the time you're just walking. So yeah, I'd actually be really interested in doing some horseback riding again in the second The Last of Us. And I don't know where she could be in this photo. There's not really much to go off of. All you just see is her on horseback and on a wind farm, which wind farms are typically more in like countryside areas or more throughout the Midwest of America. So if that's the case, then so far, just from a few things we've gotten and a few theories, we could already be going to the West Coast, East Coast, and the Midwest, all in America already, just from a few theories. So I don't know. It sounds like we're going to be traveling all over the country again, just like we did in the last game. As you know, in the last game, we went from Pittsburgh to Colorado and Wyoming, and then we were in Idaho. Or no, not Idaho, my bad. Utah. Sorry, I don't know why I said Idaho. So, it sounds like we're going to be traveling all over America again in the second game. And I'm going to show you the last picture. It's nothing really that special. It's just something else that's kind of cool. It shows a guy taking a piss and Ellie coming up to him with her assault rifle. Hunting rifle, and that's really about it. There's not really much to it. As you can see, she's like in a bunch of woods, and it seems like there's a cabin in the back of the picture, and that's not really much other than that. The only thing I'm kind of grabbing from this is I'm kind of wondering from where's Joel, because this is 2 images of her by herself. And I'm honestly wondering where Joel could be, because we've already been told by Neil Druckmann that we're going to be playing as Ellie in this game, and I just don't get how this is going to work. I'm very curious to see how she is the lead that we play as, and Joel still fits into it somehow. I don't know. It's really weird. I can't even think how they do it. So I'm actually really, really interested in seeing some gameplay and actually playing the game, obviously, to see how that plays out. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Just a few cool images I found on Reddit. I'll post the link to the Reddit pictures in the description if you guys want to check those out yourself. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for more The Last of Us Part 2 content, and I will see you guys in the next video.